Yo. Oh, what up, though? What up? This right here, the goddamn. Y'all here recording, huh? Knowledge of constant street. Oh, let me take off my shirt, right, my sweater right quick, so we can kick it a little bit. Because me and my godbody had this conversation about, about the black woman being God. Oh yeah, welcome to Constant Street. I'm Raheem the God Damage. All right. What's happening here is we're at Constant Street. This is a new show that we just put together, and you know what I'm saying. And we're gonna be putting the layers down. You know what I'm saying, on the actual physics, on the stizacs, on the rizacs, because that's what we do around here. You know what I'm saying? We live, we do what we do. And anyway, I had this conversation with my godbody about the black woman being God. Now, if you know the nation of gods on earth, you know that what they do. They do that, the man is God. The man, plants the seed, and that's what happens, and that's raised from there, and God came from, created man through clay and all that, all that broad thinking type of theory. So what we have here is a kind of a situation, because I talked to him on the phone, and he was like, yo, God, your science is trash, or your science is whack, I don't know where you're getting this from. So I said, man, look, I'm reading the papers that you're giving me, because he gave me a whole stack. I'll take nothing from the God of the earth. They got incredible science. You know what I'm saying? The guy, Clarence 13X, when he laid it down with them, he knew exactly what he was doing for his neighborhood and his community. And, you can't take nothing from that. But nowadays, up to time and up to speed, you have to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to be able to upgrade and, look at the facts. Just because facts was what they were then, don't mean that's what they are now. You know what I mean? When new facts come in, you have to analyze those facts and assert those facts with the facts that have rolled down through, that avalanche into traditions that families then took on through slave masters. So now, when you get beat down, and you get kidnapped, and you get taken against your will, and taking your grandparents and all that, those type of people get killed off. You get moved from your mom, your brothers, and anybody else and everybody around you, don't talk the same language you're from. You're young. There's no history base. So what our slave masters taught us was to what's the word I'm looking for? He reprogrammed us like a computer. You know what I mean? Wiped everybody clean by killing all the older folks, like our great-great-great-grandmothers, and the great-great-great-grandfathers, and anybody who was strong, who could have memory about where we all came from. All those people were wiped clean. Like Sarah said, those were the Hermetics. In case don't nobody know what he was talking about, I know what he was talking about. Those were the Hermetics that they talking about when they say they wiped them clean, they wiped them utterly. You know what I'm saying? Peace out to Sarah said it too. So anyways, we're going to get this program started. Give me this, hold on, let me find my other sword. Can't find my other sword. Hold on a minute. Just a moment, let me find my other sword. There's about to be some damage up in here. Alright, I found it. Yo. It's Raheem the God down to Constant Street, and it's about to get a little deep up in here. Now, if you got any kids around, make sure you go hide the kids, go put them up. You know what I'm saying? Because there's about to be some real knowledge down here on Constant Street. You know what I'm saying? When I come down and drop the knowledge, I respect all my teachers and all my advisors. Like I'm the God Killer, Sarah said it. Peace out to Sabinetta. He been putting down work forever on what he do. You know what I'm saying? In the streets, really getting that, bringing that consciousness out to the boys. So I want to say what's up to Natural Tahoe. Hey, Natural Tahoe got the science. So what I'm saying right here is kind of going to bend to what he's saying, but it's all chemical. You understand what I'm saying? Because right now we just started a new program called the Chemic signs, the chemical signs of, I forgot that fast. It's called the Chemical Science Temple for Moors. You know what I'm saying? So, that's a whole other subject right there or whatever. So anyway, back to the top. So me and God body was chilling, right? His name is, Peace Out to Infinite. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. I love him to death. And, it's always gonna be love. But I got some science to drop down to y'all, and we finna get into it right now. All right? So the question here is the black woman God. I'm just gonna show you a few things, like I said. If the kids are around, get them around. It's about to get graphic. It's about to get deep, and we about to get on this adventure. All right? I'll give you a second. All right, let's get into this. Constant Street. All right. This right here, the whole conversation right here, is the black woman God. Now he said that the God came down, and God was just like, I am. And then he started making man out of clay. And then that's how everybody started. Well, I like God, check this out. Everybody got a belly button though. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a belly button, I don't know if you ain't got a belly button, you got a problem. I don't know. Raise your hand if you got a belly button, because I got one. You know what I'm saying? That means I got a mama. So what he's doing, what you're suggesting is that God don't have a mama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to explain to him that, you know what I'm saying, that, check this science out here. Let me lay it down to you, all right? This right here is the cosmos. Everybody know what this is. You know what I'm saying? This is where the pure essence of the world comes from. This is where, every essence of being, every animal, every soul that fills up every combination of being that's on the planet, trees, birds, animals, all those come out of this cosmos right here. Falling stars come from the earth, from the sky, from this cosmos, and they fall to the earth, and they make new things. There are a lot of new things on the planet that we haven't got mapped yet, and that's a good thing, because that means that life is steady evolving, and life is, still accepting, our faults, and we can still make things better if we just, just realign this shit and get this shit back on track. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, back to what I'm saying. This whole part right here, meaning that each particle of this right here is like it's a special substance. You know what I'm saying? This is God right here. The whole, a lot of people like to think about the Big Bang and the moment everything cracked. You know what I'm saying? That's important. But you know what I'm saying? But you gotta realize that, I know that's my word, you're gonna hear that a lot, because you know what I'm saying, I gotta make sure y'all brothers get out there, you did. So every element of the world is in this space right here. Every soul that's planning to come into this dimension, every soul that's trying to be what it is, it's in this little circle right here. Every element that there are a lot of elements in the world that we can't get, but through the time after time, they're steadily putting satellites and getting more samples of things that are out in space. So you know what I'm saying? It's a scary thing if you think about it, because you can get kind of lost in where the fuck we came from. But our ancestors left us plenty of clues on what the what the whole layout and what the situation is. So I'm gonna put you up on it now. Okay, I went a little ahead, but I'm gonna go back a little bit. Okay, this is the important part right here. This is what the important part is. Now, I made all these charts myself, so I ain't trying to infringe nothing. I ain't trying to incriminate nobody, but this is what I made to prove my point of that the black woman is God. Now, right here you have a Caucasian woman. Over here you have a Latino type woman. And in the middle, you know what this is. This is right here. This is the black heaven on earth right here. Now, with this white woman right here, we're gonna call her white just to break it down for y'all, so y'all understand what's going on here. Now, like I said, this picture's gonna get a little graphic, so you gotta deal with it. You gotta hang in there with me, and I'll explain why they're so graphic, because I need you to understand where everything's coming from. So now, with this white woman right here, you notice how light she is. You know what I'm saying? Notice, how what's the word I'm looking for? How less melanated she is, compared to the other versions of this model of pleasure right here. So this earth right here is it's cool. If you season it right, it smell like this. You know, it can close your eyes and it look like this. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into the history of Caucasian trim, but that's another stage right there, and I'm coming back to that later on. Now over here you got Caucasian, and you got Latin trim. If you know Latin, Oriental, it's all the same type of swimming pool over here. You understand what I'm saying? Notice the hair up here on top. If you take this hair right here and put it on top of her, it's just one step over. You know what I'm saying? So now you got inside this area up in here. It got to be another step over from this. It got to be dark. So bang. That's where the darkness comes from. This is where all of it comes from. From this, you get this, and from this, you get this. You know what I'm saying? But in order for everything to come to a start, you got to start with the black heaven right here on earth. Now, a lot of people don't like I told God about it. I know it feels good, and I know you don't want to bow down to the facts, you know what I'm saying? But the fact here still is that the black woman's God. You don't understand how much magic comes out of this essence of being right here, this divine essence of being right here. We're going to keep the stage moving right here, though. Okay, so like I said, you know what I'm saying? This right here, both of these are the same thing. There is no comparison. There is no comparison. The same thing that's in the middle of all this divine essence is in the same things in the middle of this divine essence. That's why they call this right here earth on heaven. I mean, heaven. Excuse me. I'm just excited to blow your mind with all this dopeness because I am like even God. Matter of fact, black power. That's how we get down. Hotel.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, this is on earth heaven right here. Let's get back. Let's get to this place. Let's get the page moving. Y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think I'm just on here to tell game? This is your shopping system right here. Any person, any black man, any black woman on the planet. I'm talking to the black man and black woman. Any black man and black woman has to know this chart. This chart has to be a number one. This needs to be in your house like the Bible right here. Because these colors right here mark specific positions in your body that control your whole way of being. You understand what I'm saying? So down here you got your base chakra right here at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Next you got your sacral chakra. It's kind of like a burnt orange. And right here you got your the yellow one. That's a solar plexus. It's right here in the middle, right here, kind of like in the middle of your sternum right here. Then you got your heart chakra right here in the middle of your chest. Then you got your throat chakra. Then you got your brow chakra. Then you got your crown chakra. All these chakras right here are the most important deals right here. If one of these chakras out of line, you having a bad day. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? If you're wearing one color more than the rest of them, you need to share these colors all day of the week so your body stay in harmony with what you're doing. Like right now, I got a green on. I was feeling green today, but tomorrow I won't wear green no more this week. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how your body got to roll. You know what I'm saying? Notice the 7 chakras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's for every day of the week. You understand what I'm saying? Your body got to share all of these colors. Now, this is a special system why I say you need to keep it because when you die from the bottom up. A lot of people don't believe that. They just ride, well, God take you to another situation, then he take you to another place B, and he take you up there with him. All right, that's cool. I'll let you believe that. Now let's go back to it. Let's come over here to another side of the fence and hang out with me and let me explain something to you. Now, when you die from the bottom of your feet on to the top of your head. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when people say, oh, I'm dying, and they're in the hospital, they say, oh, my feet cold. Oh, my knees cold, I can't feel my legs. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my waist. Oh, my fingers and my arms. Oh, my neck. Next thing you know, you just looking at them and they just moving their eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's how my Uncle Carl died. You know what I'm saying? When I called and asked my mom how he died, and she told me exactly how he died. I read this like a few weeks before he died. And it was like such a mind-blowing thing to me, you know what I'm saying? So, that's why it stuck in my mind so much, put y'all up on it. But anyway, so when you this right here is your root chakra right here. This is like one of the most brown chakra. If you have a stereo system or if you have any type of radio system or anything, everything has to be grounded. Because if it doesn't ground, you won't get a clear connection. You know what I mean? It won't have a foundation for the signal. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this root chakra this right here, this is your kundalini right here. Your kundalini is one of the most important, it goes with your chakra system. You know what I'm saying? Because this kundalini right here, it's the energy that flows in between all your chakras, goes down your up and down your spine. Now you notice all these other signs that's around here, they look familiar to you because, you know, through ages after, you know, the Caucasian man and the Greeks raided the crib over in Egypt. I don't like to say Egypt, but I'm saying Egypt because, you know, a lot of people can, you know, comprehend when you say Egypt. They're like, oh, I know what you're talking about, the place with the pyramids. Okay, so if you go to the crib at the pyramids, though, you'll see a lot of these signs right here already on the wall. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the sacred birds and a lot of the great tree of life, and you know all these types of, you know, DNA, and you know you'll see all that. You know, matter of fact, Akhenaten, he built his once he left Imhotep's kingdom, he left and went and made his own in Thebes, and he actually set up his whole kingdom like DNA. Each pit, and he didn't have no roof on none of the whole kingdom, so everything was straight walk through. So each point inside, if you go in the helicopter and you look down at Akhenaten's kingdom, you'll see each point is the body. Each point is main point. Like if you was going to get what do they call that when you go to the Oriental and they give you all those pins in your body? I forgot what they call that. Acupuncture. Yeah, acupuncture. That's what they call that. Thank you. Acupuncture. Acupuncture is the, you know what I'm saying? That's a special deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how Akhenaten set up his whole crib like that. You know what I'm saying? With the different points of the body, because you know he used the sun as a different. He used the sun as energy. You know what I'm saying? He understood the importance of the sun. He focused a little bit too much on that, but you know what I'm saying? That's a topic for another time. Anyway, we back on the kundalini. This kundalini right here is the energy. It's like a snake. It's like two snakes, really. You know what I'm saying? But it's so long that it looks like two snakes, but it's really one snake. You understand what I'm saying? But it wraps around your spine and just comes down and it goes right back up to the top of your brain. It just flows. It's like when you got a Chevy. You know what I'm saying? Like a big body Chevy, you know, a box. You know how you boys like to roll out there with the big things on that. You know what I'm saying? You got a 455. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is. This your 455. This your 350 rocket right here. You know what I'm saying? If your 350 rocket and your 455 and you know up the car and then ready for the highway, you're gonna be in the hospital. You're gonna be on the side of the road. You're gonna need repair all the time. You know what I mean? That's the same thing with your kundalini. That's what runs your whole chakra system right there. All right, we're gonna move on though. All right, boom. See this right here? This is the colors of the chakra system. If a man and a woman were standing right next to each other with the same height, this is the flow that they would get right here. Now, so that's why in the older days they say it's always important to marry a woman your height, because if you didn't, you know what I'm saying, the whole color system would be off. That's why when a man taller and he marries a woman that's a midget or a woman that's shorter than him, the whole color system is off. So, you know, I think that's more of a psychological problem, because they like, you know, just by that being off, you know, that's more like, you know, this is rhythm right here when the colors are matching. So if she's shorter than he is, the colors ain't matching. So you know what I'm saying, you got a weird type of erotic type of thing here, and that's, you know, that's probably what they go for or whatever the case is. But you know, that's what it is. But when you meet a woman and y'all get ready to have sex and y'all ready to do what y'all need to do, you need to feel it. When you say, hey, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? When she say, I feel you too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all making a late night phone call and y'all probably go out on a date and y'all dancing. This is how y'all feel about each other right here. You know what I'm saying? And later on, after a few drinks, y'all chilled out. Y'all at the crib, watch a good movie, whatever, and had something to eat. You know what I'm saying? That's when this comes on. Everybody know what that is. Everybody know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's called having a nice time. My mama did it, your mama did it, your daddy did it. Everybody knows that this is what it is. It looks like they're having a nice time too. That's what it is. Straight up. But anyway, the point of this right here, I'm saying, like, we're gonna get a little graphic, we'll have a little fun with this, because I want y'all to understand where it's coming from. The black woman just got it. Now look, when a man and a woman having sex like this, you know what I'm saying? She having a nice time, she full of it, and that's all, that's cool. She enjoyed her time. But this man right here, when he, you know what I'm saying, in order to keep himself strong and to keep her happy, to keep that smile on his face, he got to be in a certain type of atmosphere, a certain type of mind, a certain type of way of being. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing, because if your mind ain't focused on, you know what I'm saying, what's on top of you, and enjoying and pleasing, you know, this earth right here, then, you know, the evening gonna go very bad, very fast. You understand what I'm saying? But when we in this position right here, we're not really in our body right there. You know what I'm saying? Our logical reason leads out right out the window, and we go straight to animalistic thinking, because, you know, that's what this is. In order to keep your attention into an animalistic way of being, you got to maintain it. You got to keep feeding that animalistic type of atmosphere gas. You know what I'm saying? That animalistic gas. So, you know, that's where you get this from. So you got to step out of your body so you know what I'm saying, your sex engine can function. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you're thinking while you're having sex, ain't gonna be no sex. So your logic has to leave out your body so you can, you know what I'm saying, continue to please this earth right here. You know what I'm saying? So while you're in this mode of thinking, you know what I'm saying, look a little bit, you know, this is where a lot of this is happening right here in the head. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're keeping your base chakra on hard, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, it's really getting charged up. That's why it's so fire red like that. You know what I'm saying? Out of all these are soft colors. All of them is soft and exotic colors until you get down here to this red. Everybody know that red means stop, red means explode, red means, you know, even in the supernatural they use red. You know, ghosts or people who are in a dead state of being, they use this color red to, in order to communicate with us. Don't ask me why, but, you know, I just noticed that in a lot of movies and things like that that I watch. You know what I mean? So now, while we having sex with that woman, this whole crown chakra right here, this whole head system right here is wide open, and the throat chakra and the heart chakra, but the head part is the main feature right here. Because like I said, when you die, you leave from the root chakra right here to the top of your head. You die through the top of your head. Now, if you die at the top of your head, that means when life comes in your body, life comes in your body through the top of your head. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I say this is because when a person has, you know, it's almost, you know, I don't believe that. There's no facts to back it up, and no one's, you know, come forth to, you know, even suggest the matter that we're living with 10 million type of individuals in our body as men, as males. So now, if you know, when you, in one drop of sperm, there's millions of cell membranes, millions of them, and they all, you know, rush straight. So we're gonna get to that in a few minutes. Matter of fact, let's get to the rush right now. This is the brain power that we get in the trance that we get while we in that trend. You know what I'm saying? We focus, our logic is gone, and all that brain power is focusing right there. We focusing on what? What we focusing on? Anybody know?
What?
I'll show you. We focus. This is the brain activity right here. This is what's inside our brain right here while we focus. Look at all this violent activity right here. You got the negative, the positive, testosterone, you got love, you got everything is exploding inside this place right here, inside your brain. You know what I'm saying? You're so open, you ain't got nothing, you don't even realize how connected you are with the universe. Inside your brain right here is a pineal gland. It's like an antenna to the universe. You might not believe it or not, but you know what I'm saying? This is a certain part of your brain right here controls, you know, your connection to the whole world and the universe. Man, it's an amazing thing, you know what I'm saying, if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? And you walk around with this live all day. Now, there's two different types, you know what I'm saying? There's two different types of pineal glands. We're going to get into that too. Now, this is what a very important scene I've been waiting to show you. This scene right here is very important to you. You have to remember this. In life, you have different Ds. You have 1D, you have 2D, 3D, you know, 4D. That's where they get the G's from, like on your cell phone. It's the same type of ordeal right there, you know what I'm saying? So, it's like when you go see a 3D movie. 3D movies are still popular nowadays because it's, you know, when you watch it, it's just a little bit more step further than the normal visual that you're used to. You know what I'm saying? When you watch the visuals. So even now that they didn't incorporate that into the big screens now, you know, it's, you know, you can get that kind of cheap and get it like at a constant rate all the time. But I don't suggest that for you because, you know, your mind can't really, you know, you have time determining reality from, you know, fantasy with these type of images, you know, instead of playing with your brain. So now, in this area right here, the universe right here, we got all those dimensions hanging out up here. Now, in these dimensions, all these different colors and waves you see, this is about the closest thing that I can find to represent how I think that the universe is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things going on up there. It's a lot of love up there, a lot of positivity, a lot of life, a lot of, you know, essence. This is just, you know, so many essence that, I mean, so many elements that we haven't even, you know, experienced yet, even as, you know, as human beings on the planet. But no, if you want to know, that's where the word astronomy comes from. The word astronomy comes from buying you a scope, a telescope, and watching all this every night, every day, every morning. That's astronomy. Astrology is when you know, you got the books, you got the files, you steady studying it. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people like to mix both, but you know, it's kind of hard to live both lives because you got to keep steady watching this. Because this right here is a steady flow at every moment of the world. But anyway, the essence of this right here, I know you heard the word melanin. Melanin is a special substance. Like the whole universe is made of this special substance. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you watch the movie Thor, you know, they like to suggest that it's called ether, but we all know it's melanin. The universe has a certain liquid to it called melanin, and that's what all this is. That's how all this is able to move around through this cosmic melanin, as you would say. So now, you having sex with your girl. Y'all found fire. Your pineal gland is just wide open. You know what I'm saying? You receiving whatever the Lord got to see, got to come down, it's going to come down through you. Why is it coming down? It's going to come down out this area right here. Because there's so many things in life ready to come through the beat. You understand what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do to stop it. That's what you're made for. That's why it's in you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to fight the matter, you know what I'm saying, and say that the man is before the woman, but that's not possible. That's not possible. All of this, the woman is made of all of this. All this right here that's in here, that's in her. You understand? So when you can have sex, just think about it. 10 million people on the planet feel like you do at the same time. And all this life right here feels this antenna. This antenna attracts this. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to find something to show something colorful to come down into your brain, because that's how it is when you're receiving, the greatest gift that God could ever give you. A lot of us abuse it right now. Now I want y'all to see this right here. Here we're gonna get to the important part. Right here. This is the eye of Horus right here. I know it looks like a Nike sign or some nice school that you might wear on your tennis shoe, your clothes, but that's not what it is. This right here is what you find at the house in Egypt. I don't like to say Egypt, but I'm gonna say Egypt because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say Kemet, that's where we at. Y'all with me? You doing all right? All right, cool. So now, over here, this is your pineal gland. Now the pineal gland is a distinctiveness organ in Caucasian people, but it's an important organ in black people. I'm gonna tell you why. How I know. During just the latest wars, during the I want to say in the 1900s. We're gonna keep it like 1900s right now, or whatever, because I'm trying to scat through this because I want to make a point. Anyway, they were doing autopsies on the bodies of these soldiers, and they noticed that this pineal gland right here was bigger in black men than it was in white men. And they like 90% of the black men had a bigger pineal gland, but all the white men, theirs was like the size of a pea. This right here is like the size of your thumb. You know what I'm saying? And if you chop half your brain, this is your brain right here. You chop half your brain in half, it looks just like this sign right here. Oddly enough. Don't ask me why. It's just a wonderful thing our ancestors passed on to us. It's awesome knowledge, and it's the control of melanin to your body. It's an antenna. And it's a disbursement of melanin. Like the rays from the sun, this right here controls the melanin that goes to your skin. Your skin receives the vitamin D from the sun, and then it comes back to this. This is how this stays alive. That's the food that this part right here needs in your body. A lot of people say that that this pineal gland really didn't matter, that it's just in there. But why would God make something that didn't matter? It doesn't make any sense. It's like making a car with extra hoses that didn't go nowhere that you didn't need. Now that's impossible. You know, why would you put the hose there? The hose is there for a reason. So anyway, when you get ready to die, you die through out of this organ right here. Your body, your soul leaves out of your body through this organ. When you get ready to come into the world, your body, your soul comes through that body through this organ right here. Now, white people don't have this. White people's pineal gland is the size of a pea. That means they don't pack the equipment that we pack to be able to grab the essence of the universe that we need to grab. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, let me go back a little bit because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Now this part right here. Now if you're black and you're born of a black woman, and a black woman is made of this essence right here, and you made of a black woman, and your pineal gland is on thumb like it's supposed to, which is in all black men. That means that the black man is built to receive the love that's in this cosmos. Deep baby. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because you can't receive the love that's in this cosmos unless you got the right equipment. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your pineal gland, whatever that pineal gland controls, that's what type of melanin gonna come out. If your pineal gland is calcified, you're gonna be unmelanated, and you're gonna be this color, pale. If you melanated, you're a black man and you got melanation, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be this color, and you're gonna be melanated. It's a big fight. It's a big difference. Big difference. These aren't the two. These aren't the same two. These are not the same two. Melanated and unmelanated. These are two different. So now, you get ready to have sex. You know what I'm saying? You're on fire. All right, the souls that came down from the celestial being, and they need to, it's like a parachute. If you're coming down fast, as soon as you're coming down fast, you're gonna need a soft landing, a swimming pool to swim in, and that's what this right here is, your testicles. That's what this is. Once your soul come down, once you come out the celestial being through that chakra system, you come down to the scrotum sac right here. And this is where you are until you collect this one. Once you collect this one, you mix it with the melanin. That's the melanin type lubrication that's in here, like a melanin type, like a male type of WD-40 type of substance. Right here in the middle, right here, you have a canal. Your bladder is up here. So when you pee, or when you gotta urinate, you urinate straight through this canal, straight out the end of your penis. But right here in the middle, right here, there's another canal that goes straight from your scrotum sac straight to this section right here, and it's it allows release out of the tip of your penis. You understand what I'm saying? Now, each one of these, this is where you at until your ass cheeks get together, and you can't, there's no way to be, your glands squeeze up, and that's what allows this to explode out of here and push out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it going. Now this is sperm cell. Sperm cell is my homeboy. He do a pretty good job of what he do if you put him where he need to be. You know what I'm saying? He's very important. It took me a long time to understand the functions of him, but I got it. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? This is the head part. This is where the soul is at right here. The soul is protected by this melanin like type of D40 that men produce to keep in their scrotum sac. So that's what's around here. Now when you if you watch space, you'll see that like in meteorites, when they're going through space, you'll see that they have a tail. You know what I'm saying? That's because of the movement in space. You know what I'm saying? That's the debris falling behind it. That's the same type of ordeal you got here. You know what I'm saying? You got the head, you got the neck, you got the middle piece right here. You know what I'm saying? Called the mitochondria. You know what I'm saying? You got the plasma membrane. The plasma membrane is still all connected, whatever, but as you notice, you know what I'm saying, it gets smaller toward the end, just like a comet. You know what I'm saying? So, you got the nucleus in here, the nucleus inside of here is protected by that. You know what I'm saying? So, this is you, this is me, this is anybody. That's all it takes is one. So, we're going to keep going. Bang. This is what I call electric sperm cells. So, if you sperm straight out, you know how men self-pleasure themselves. You know what I'm saying? If they did that straight into their hand, You know what I'm saying? It'll just sit there like a big blob. You know what I'm saying? So now, while there's a big blob, what you would do is, you notice the white substance all through it. That's soul right there. That's that soul. That's that, that's all the divine essence of what that came down, mixed into that melanin type WD-40 in the male, that's in the male stroke. Now, see this cell right here? This is you. You're alive. You're active. You're on fire. You're electric. You're ready to get things cracking. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't the only one in this swimming pool. There's millions of y'all trying to come down from that celestial heaven, trying to beat. You know what I'm saying? And so, it's an awesome thing when you think about it. It's deep. So, you gotta understand. And like I said once again, if a man did this right here, he did it to his hand, it would just be in his hand and he'd be a big block or whatever that is, a big block or what it is. But if a man through his penis puts it in a woman and he shoots it off, it's going to be in motion, like straight ahead towards what? Towards her. You understand what I'm saying? This is all the souls that's trying to get into this world. You understand what I'm saying? This is her. This is like a plant. This is like a plant inside of her. You might not want to believe it or not, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if you gravity is. You got to understand what gravity is. This little essence inside of her has so much gravity in it that it's pulling all these separate cells into it. And and when all these cells, when it goes into this mode, you know what I'm saying? That's what all that red is. This is the thermal view right here. You know what I'm saying? I want to get the best kind of type of view that I can get to explain to y'all how the view goes. You know what I'm saying? That's an amazing thing how she goes into like a gravity attack mode and brings all that to her like that. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this is like one of the most important ways of being right here. This you, this me, this is Martin Luther King Jr. This this is all of us. This is how we came into the world. This is the most important time in your life. Because the time when a lot of people don't look at the zodiacs, but when you look at the zodiacs, you'll understand, when you came in. A lot of people try to go by when they came in, when they was born. No. That's not what the time is. The time is when you were conceived. When you came down from that celestial heaven and came down through your dad, and came through and came to this point right here. This is the most important time. This is when you are. This is your soul. You know what I'm saying? You see how it is, how it looks, see that swerve? This is you. You trying to come on in. You just ain't got no body yet, but this is you. You trying to come on in. She likes you. She accepts you. That's why you that color. That's why she calm down. She likes you. See that essence right there, that opening right there? That's how you got in. He ain't got no teeth right there. He ain't got no motherfucking claws. You know what I'm saying? She let him in there. You know what I'm saying? It's an awesome thing, man. So then a few months later, that's how you are. You up in your mama, you know what I'm saying? She's nursing you. You upside down. A lot of people don't see right there between her purpose, right between her root chakra. It's right there in the middle of your brain. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's lining up your psyche and your crown chakra. See that? It's right there lining up your crown chakra. That's so important. You gotta realize how you get a sense of mind to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Her root chakra. The root chakra is the core chakra of all the chakra system. You know what I'm saying? And your brain is right there connected to that. And you come out your mama that way. Come on with it, baby. You gotta do the signs right here. So I tell my God, I said, man, look, man, black woman, God, the divine essence of being is her, man. Look at this beauty right here, man. It's what it is. You can't defute this. I ain't gonna defute it. You shouldn't defute it. It's what the fuck it is, man. Nah, man, your science, trash, God. God, look at this. Men don't do this, guys. Men don't do this. You know what I'm saying? If you take your seed, you put it in the ground, and you walk off, it's gonna grow. Because nature's gonna make it grow. But if you hold around and walk that seed around in your pocket, it ain't gonna do shit. It's just gonna be a regular ass seed that's in your pocket, get dirty with your change, and that's what the fuck it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? But if you take that seed and put it into something special, put it to where it's supposed to be, back into the black heaven, back into the divine essence of the cosmos, know what I'm saying, like heaven on earth, you're going to see what's going to happen. It's going to be a divine thing that's going to happen. It's going to be you. It's going to be me. It's going to be Martin Luther King Jr. It's going to be Malcolm X. It's going to be, I ain't going to say Obama, because right now I'm a little mad at him right now. But you know, look how brown that baby is and how gold that baby is. This baby right here is special. Why? Because this baby came straight out to celestial heaven. Came straight out to celestial heaven. The only way you can come out to celestial heaven is if you got the equipment to pack it. If you ain't got the equipment to pack that type of journey from the celestial heaven to the world and into that black woman, that black essence, you ain't gonna be able to do that. That's why white people can't do that. The antennas ain't strong enough to grab areas. If you got a walkie-talkie and you trying to talk to somebody on the other end, you know what I'm saying? If you got one of my walkie-talkies, you only gonna get like 2 blocks. You understand what I'm saying? But if you go buy you an expensive one, something that you really got to know that really got to put some power, you got to charge it up, you got a really big, nice battery on it, you can reach here to another town, probably another state. You understand what I'm saying? If you got the equipment. You got to have equipment to make this. You got to have equipment to make this. You got to have equipment to grab that celestial love from the air up there and come down into that black man and push it into that black woman to make this beautiful black thing right here. This right here is God. This Jesus right here. Every child, every black boy, every black woman is Jesus. Yeah, that's what it is. Now, how do you get this type of love right here, walking around with your seed in your pocket? How do you get this type of love right here out of dirt and clay, just wetting up some dirt and shit and just breathe in? How do you get that? He got a belly button. He in Pampers. His mama there. Understand what I'm saying? God did what he did. He put us in the position. You know what I'm saying? He laid us on out. He gave us God. She came down in her essence. She said, I'm going to put a little bit of me down there. She put a little bit of her down here, and goddamn it, and the things was jumping off. Women didn't even need us to make love at the beginning of the time. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to know what a womb man is. Womb man. Womb man. Woman was the first man on the planet. They was making this without us, God. They was doing this without us. When we came down and we started making love, when we had that first immaculate conception, you know what I'm saying? That's when it started going together. Then women started going for that actual feeling, then that celestial feeling. And that's what kind of messed everything up. The love started kind of, the man, we ain't really built for that. You know what I'm saying? But we have to have that love from that woman, you know what I'm saying? That's where the mama comes from. The mama have to even that out. That's where we get our sense of mind and our sense of love and our sense of being from the mama. Because mama is God, mama is the black woman, mama is where it's at. I don't care where you at. You know what I'm saying? That's why white women don't have that certain type of attraction with their babies, because they don't have that equipment like black women have. In the old days, in the slavery days, white women wouldn't even deal with their kids. They would go off and go party, go to the opera, go do whatever they do to the shindigs, whatever. And the black woman, you seen that movie, The Help? The black woman would raise their white babies. The black woman would do that. The black woman fed them. The black woman taught them morals. The black woman combed their hair. The black woman taught them how to dress. The black woman did all that. The white woman didn't have time to do that because that's not what she do. Well, that's another subject. I just want to prove to y'all where the love comes from. The black woman is God. The black man is the demigod. The black man is her helper, her tool to keep perpetuating life. Now, if you don't want to believe this, you don't want to roll with this, then fuck you. That's how I feel about it. But that's still my God body, and I love him. Peace to the gods on earth. Peace to everybody out there on the streets. Peace to, everybody trying to get your knowledge in you. It is what it is. This right here in the goddamn, just don't fucking forget it. Conscious Street, you know what I'm saying? We robbing this motherfucker. I want to give you one more thought before we leave. The black woman is God. All this right here, this and this is the same thing. The cosmos is in her womb. It's heaven. If you don't like it, don't get it. Be a fucking faggot. Die. Get in the goddamn casket. Cause goddamn, it's black power.